For millennia, humanity gazed at the moon, a distant, enigmatic orb in the night sky, a symbol of dreams, of wonder, and of the impossible. But in the mid-20th century, that impossible dream ignited a fierce competition, a race to the heavens that would push the boundaries of human ingenuity, sacrifice, and courage. This is the story of Apollo. The year is 1957. The Soviet Union launches Sputnik 1, the world's first artificial satellite. A beeping sphere in orbit, it sends shockwaves through the United States, sparking fears of a technological gap. The Cold War was now fought not just on Earth, but in the vast, unforgiving expanse of space. President John F. Kennedy, in 1961, made a bold declaration that would define a decade. I believe this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. Thus began Project Apollo. But achieving such an audacious goal would require an unprecedented effort. NASA, a relatively young agency, had to rapidly expand its capabilities. The Mercury program put the first Americans in space, proving humans could survive the hostile environment. Gemini missions refined techniques like spacewalks and rendezvous, crucial for a lunar landing. Yet the path was fraught with peril. The sheer complexity of building a rocket powerful enough, a spacecraft reliable enough, and a mission control capable of guiding it all seemed insurmountable. Then tragedy struck. On January 27, 1967, during a launch rehearsal for Apollo 1, a fire erupted in the command module, claiming the lives of astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee. It was a devastating blow, a stark reminder of the immense risks. The nation mourned, but NASA, with incredible resilience, learned from the disaster. Every system was reevaluated, every procedure scrutinized. From the ashes of Apollo 1, a safer, stronger program emerged, determined to honor the fallen. The centerpiece of Apollo was an engineering marvel, the Saturn V rocket. Standing taller than a 36-story building, it was the most powerful machine ever built. Its 5 colossal F-1 engines generated 7.5 million pounds of thrust, enough to propel the Apollo spacecraft, weighing over 100,000 pounds, to the moon. Each stage was a masterpiece of precision engineering, designed to accomplish an extraordinary feat of physics. With the Saturn V ready, the Apollo missions began in earnest. Apollo 7 in Earth orbit tested the command and service modules. Then came Apollo 8 in December 1968, a truly groundbreaking mission. Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders became the first humans to leave Earth's orbit, journey to the moon, and orbit it 10 times. Their Earthrise photograph, a poignant image of our blue planet rising above the lunar horizon, became an iconic symbol of perspective and unity. Apollo 9 tested the lunar module in Earth orbit, preparing it for its ultimate journey. Apollo 10 served as the crucial dress rehearsal. Tom Stafford and Eugene Cernan descended the lunar module to within 9 miles of the moon's surface, scouting landing sites for the next mission. Dubbed Snoopy and Charlie Brown, the mission proved that all the complex maneuvers required for a lunar landing could be performed flawlessly, without actually touching down. The stage was set, July 16, 1969. The world held its breath as Apollo 11 launched from Cape Kennedy. Inside this command module, Columbia, Michael Collins orbited the moon, while Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin descended in the lunar module Eagle. On July 20th, after a harrowing descent, Armstrong uttered those immortal words, "Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed." Hours later, Neil Armstrong stepped onto the lunar surface, declaring, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The impossible had been achieved. Humanity had set foot on another world. 6 more Apollo missions would follow, with 5 successfully landing on the moon. Astronauts explored different regions, collected hundreds of pounds of lunar samples, and deployed scientific instruments. From Apollo 12's precision landing near Surveyor 3 to Apollo 17's geological expedition with the lunar rover, each mission expanded our understanding of our celestial neighbor. The Apollo program wasn't just about planting a flag, it was about demonstrating what humanity could achieve when united by a common, ambitious goal. It pushed the boundaries of technology, fostered innovation, and inspired generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. The legacy of Apollo continues to echo today as we once again look to the moon and beyond to Mars, with renewed ambition and the lessons learned from humanity's greatest adventure. The moon, once a distant dream, is now within our reach. The journey to the stars sparked by Apollo continues. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more space facts.